Truist Park just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Soroka will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Mets 0, Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Carrasco gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Grounded, foul. The 1-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Ronald Acuna will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there.
Freddie
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, here is Freddie Freeman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Acuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two-two, here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Jorge Soler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? A guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery, and this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Soler going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Pete.
So stepping in is Pete Alonso. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and a strike now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Striding in is Austin Riley. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. He's set, and the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Carrasco pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
This is on the ground over to first. Over to VR. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 2 full. The Mets lead it 1-0.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The pitcher.
Matt, back to you.
Carlos.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jonathan VR. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. VR, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And there's out number 2. So here's Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Soroka as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Mike Soroka.
He's set. Here it comes. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And 1 gone now in the Atlanta third.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, fouled off. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now. Acuna digs in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. From the belt, the pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 1-0, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped straight up. Soroka will do this himself, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First delivery to him. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Two and two to Jorge Soler. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So here is Austin Riley, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back to Truist Park following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. No balls and 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 coming. This one's flared out toward left. Riley takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Next up for New York, Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Garno.
First delivery to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So stepping in is Mike Soroka, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. One there on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 1, second baseman.
So stepping in is Ozzie Albies, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Davis has got it. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Ronald Acuna.
At the plate now is Ronald Acuna, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And there's ball 1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Hit back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So the next to bat will be Jeff McNeil. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Tyler McGill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
In is Jorge Soler as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-2 fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So next to bat will be Austin Riley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate one. Seventh inning coming up. The Braves on top 2-1. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He bounced out last time up.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Rosario. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up, Acuna. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. Popped him up. Darno has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Tomas Nido. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Right side, reined in. And that's the first out. Next up is Ronald Acuna. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And that misses, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Jorge Soler. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else. But
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jose Peraza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Will Smith. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. Here comes Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Mets, the second baseman,
Javier Baez will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. From the stretch, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Austin Riley stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Popped him up. Nimmo shading to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 56.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and he puts it on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now to bat, Pete Alonso. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's the second out. Stepping in next, Michael Conforto popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Stephen Vogt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. He's set, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 281 the average entering play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here he comes again. 1-2 on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And now in the box, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in once again is Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler McGill gets the win in